Hey, Life's Journey at 50 here. So we are at Hidden Springs Ranch out in Dayton, Ohio. And we're going to be doing some adventure training. And we've got, right now, I'm going to give you guys a little preview. And we're going to kind of walk you guys through that, go do a little drone footage of it. But Ben Dragoo and the D.A.R.T team are going to be here and in August. And so need to make sure that you get out here, kind of do this stuff. And great opportunity for come to Ohio to do training, but the guys are going to go out and motocross. Little stuff going on here, gotta love this. All right, folks, more to come. We'll see you in a little bit. Excited, Ohio. Get some adventure training. Go see if we can get some other people to come out. But so it's gonna be pretty awesome. Horizons Unlimited doing the Tom Asher training, and I happened to be the Sherpa that day picking up bikes. So, but
I don't think you picked mine up though, did you?
I did not. I did not pick his bike up. You see the videos. I did not pick his bike up. So, big thing is, Jim, you're bringing adventure training to Ohio. We're trying to, right?
Yes, we're bringing Dragoo adventure rider training here.
That's awesome.
August 12th through 13th, 2 days, Saturday and Sunday.
You still got to get permission to be in Ohio, just FYI. So, so that's great, right? And
yeah.
And what's this facility now?
This is Hidden Spring Ranch in Enon on Springfield. I forget the name of the road out there.
That's all right.
But
and that's
Enon,
Dayton.
Ohio.
It's a suburb of Dayton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
East of Dayton. Yeah. August 12th, 13th. We're going to be here both days. The D.A.R.T level 1 and 2 training. Ben Dragoo will be here conducting that.
Perfect.
The famous Dragoo D.A.R.T family.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Anything else? I mean, obviously we got Ben's coming out with his team to do training because I think they're on their way to Dirt Days for Tour Tech.
Yeah.
This is a great opportunity in Ohio, folks. Jim, I believe you're going to try to get other trainers to use this facility as well in the future if we can do it, right?
Yeah, and that's the whole goal.
Yep.
You know, this is the start of something. I realize there's a lot of adventure riders here in Ohio. They're all looking for training, and you know, they're going out of town, they're going out of state, they're going down to Oklahoma, Georgia, Virginia, going through this area to get to those training areas. Not a lot here in Ohio, so I figured, well, let's give it a try. You know, we'll start out with Ben and get this thing started, and the whole goal is, if it works out down the road a little bit, maybe add a little diversity, bring in other trainers, other instructors. It's always good to have that diversity in your training, right? Oh,
absolutely. And folks, I mean, if you've been following obviously the channel, you know, I talk about training all the time, that you can never have enough, and obviously the differences of techniques and the way people teach people and everything like that. I think it's fantastic that if you can spread it out and get different trainers in here, and using a facility like this. So far, you guys will probably see in the drone footage I took, but I mean, the facility is pretty awesome.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't, I obviously couldn't get into the woods with the drone, and maybe one of these days I'll get out here and maybe you and I can do a little crash test and run through the course or whatever. I didn't bring my bike today, but at the end of the day, you'll see the motocross guys. Here's a lot of single track, dual track, venture, you know, situations and stuff like that, right?
He's got it in here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, folks, this is probably, I don't know how many acres, 50, 60 acres or so of.
At least, you know, what Bud was saying, at least 25 on this side where we'll be.
Right, okay.
Part of it in open field that we'll be using, a lot of it back in the woods, so you'll be in the shade in August, so don't worry about the heat. You'll be in the shade most of the day.
And,
single track.
And this is kind of like the camping area, right, for when people will come here? Is this correct?
Wilderness camping is available to anybody. And again, we have facilities like a porta-johns and stuff like that.
Right.
But as far as running water and that, we don't have that here. It's
pretty basic, folks.
Basic.
So just plan on being maybe a little ripe at the end of the training. So, you know, just FYI, but you at least have a place to go to the bathroom.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll make sure you've got that. And, you know, for food, if you don't bring your own food, food is at least, you know,
a couple miles down the block.
Within 10 minutes, you're at all kinds of restaurants.
Yeah, there is There's a couple gas stations only a few miles away from here, so you have plenty of access to that. A couple of restaurants like you talked about. So there is opportunity, and there's also within probably 10 miles or so from here, a couple of hotels, and you know, not running, you know, not your side road stands, but some decent hotels that if you really wanted to take a shower and get cleaned up, you could do that as well, right? So, all right, so go ahead.
If you're making an extended weekend, there's things to do, such as the Air Force Museum.
There you go.
Within a half hour's ride of it.
Jim's a retired Air Force. My son, obviously, you guys probably know that. He's in the Air Force, so fantastic. And you got Wright-Patterson Air Force Base here.
Yep.
Got the museum and all that stuff. So Dayton's a good place. So if you want to extend your stay, like you said, there's plenty of things to do in the area. So anyway, so
we've got primitive camping. This is kind of the location for it. Back in here, I could see, you know, you got runoffs.
Hey folks,
trails and stuff.
take a look at this stuff. We've got some down trees. This is what to look forward to. You got some adventure stuff back in here. This is good expert section work. There's a little bit of coming, if you come back in here, and we take a little journey through here. I won't do that because I got shoes on and mud, but look at this. You got little bit of downhill into the mud, and you're gonna go back up. You see that back in there? Pretty awesome. Little off-camber work. This is just a preview, right?
A preview to see the real thing, August 12th and 13th.
Beautiful.
Registration information below.
Look at this.
For Ohio, this is going to be fantastic because we have a lot of folks in the community that are looking for this. And you can draw from Indiana and northern Kentucky and all of Ohio and maybe even southern part of Michigan and western PA.
We actually have people registered already coming from Maryland. So, you know.
Did you hear that, folks? Maryland. Maryland. Do you even know where Ohio is, Maryland? just kidding. Just kidding. So, all right. Anything else you want to say to the crowd?
That's about all I've got. Come out, see us August 12th, 13th. Registration, you're going to put registration information in the comments.
It'll be in the description and in the links below, so check that out. And again, I'll make sure that we get this broadcasted across everything. But please, if you're looking for training, Ben and the team do a fantastic job at D.A.R.T. They're going to give you the basics. They're going to give you a little bit more, and it's a great facility. So far, from what I've seen, it's phenomenal. You're going to see, like I said, some of the drone footage, and really take advantage of this. If you're, you know, around the state of Ohio, looking for adventure training, you couldn't get much better.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's get signed up. Let's have some fun, and Ben, we're counting on you, buddy. All right. Take care. See you later. Thanks, Jim.